Here's how to track your reading and book buying like a pro in 2026 using a Libib Pro account. Hello, welcome back to Read and Roam. I'm your host, Kaylin, and welcome back for a new bookish video and a new year. Happy New Year, happy 2026. And today I'm excited to show you how I will be tracking my reading and book buying again in 2026. I had so much fun tracking it last year and doing quarterly wrap-ups. I thought, why not do it again this year? In case you're unaware, Libib is a cataloging and circulation app website where you can catalog books, board games, movies, music, and video games. I will leave a link in the description box down below where you can check out their website and all the information that Libib has to offer. I'm so excited to show you how I'm going to create a collection for all the books I'll be reading and buying in 2026. So let's get to it. Okay, so we are officially on the Libib website. We are currently in my 2025 collection, as you can see as I scroll. Ha 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 ha. It's a little fast, so you can't really see much. But these are the books that I read and purchased throughout 2025. So you might be wondering, what are we gonna do for 2026? Are we gonna rename the collection? Are we gonna add a new collection? And I have decided that I want to add a new collection this year. I want to keep the 2025 books separate from the 2026 books collection. So I'm going to go over on the left-hand side to add collection. I'm going to click that. So now that we're under add collection, I have a total of 17 out of 100 collections used. So if you're a basic or pro user, you have 100 collections that you can add. The title is up to 40 characters. So you could have like my books or video games or whatever. But for my collection, since this is about the books that I am reading and buying in 2026, I'm just going to do 2026 books. Keep it simple. And language is English. If you click this, it gives you a whole list that you can select from. I also have the option to click this publish collection button. So if I wanted to make this collection available on my publish site where I could copy the URL and share it with friends in case it's like, hey, my birthday is coming up. These are the books I've already bought this year and read. I can do that there. But I'm not going to publish this collection, so this will just only be able to be viewed by me. And I'm just going to click the blue add collection button. And the collection has been added, so we're going to go back to library and click that. And we are now in our brand new collection of 2026 books. So now that I've created a new collection, I want to add items to this collection. I want to add a book that I just recently purchased and to edit some of the details. And then I also want to add more items from a different collection into this one. So I'm going to show you how to add items. We're going to go over to the add items on the left-hand side of the screen in between library and add collection. We're going to click that. And so there are 3 ways to add items on the Libib website: search, manual entry, and CSV import. So if I go down here to search, I can select my collection, which is the 2026 books. I can select item type, books, board games, movies, music, and video games. I can add all of those under this collection, but since this is books, we're only adding books. And I can search for books. So I can search by the ISBN number, I can search by keyword. If I had a physical barcode scanner, I could connect it and I would just click where it says search in that little search bar and then scan the book and it will search for the book. And if the book is found, it will appear there. So you can search by typing or search by barcode scanning with a physical barcode scanner. Next up, the next tab is going to be manual entry. And these are for items that don't have ISBN, EAN, UPC numbers or exclusive like Barnes & Noble editions or signed editions, items that are not found in the Libib database. Under the item, I can add the title, the author, description, publisher, date, month, ISBN if it did have it, say if it were like an exclusive edition, pages, price. I can add a cover image, and the information here differs from a Libib Basic account. So if you have a Libib Basic account, it is going to be the basic information that you can add in the manual entry option. But since I am a pro user, I have access to all the things. Scroll back over. I have an additional fields created, this feature, so I can have a URL. So if I make a YouTube video about like a reading blog or something, I can put that URL there. Also format. Next up, we have catalog information. So your call number, your DDC, LCC, OCLC, LCCN, and Lexile number. You can add that information there. And then over, we have tags, notes, and groups. I can add tags, groups, and notes there. Last but not least is CSV import. So if I, for example, had a Goodreads account and I had all my books logged into Goodreads, I know you can export a Goodreads file. You could import that here. Do note that Libib has very specific requirements for importing, so please review the instructions before beginning this process. If you click the blue URL, it will then lead you to this page where they have instructions of what is all required. And before import, you need to have a valid identifier, so like an ISBN, EAN, UPC number to import the Excel document successfully. So that is required. Also on the support site, if you scroll down, there's import templates. So book, movie, music, video game, you can click those links and it will give you a CSV file where you can enter all that information to upload into Libib successfully. But for today's video, instead of using the website, they also have a free app that you can scan in and catalog your items with. So I have the app downloaded right here where I'm going to scan in a book and I'm going to show you some magic. So I'm going to tap my 2026 books collection that I just created. And to add an item, I'm going to press this plus sign right here. There's an option for manual or barcode. We're going to do barcode. We're going to select book. And the book that I purchased recently is An Illustrated History of Ghosts. I'm gonna flip the book over to the barcode and I am going to hover this over the barcode and it's gonna scan in. And I have successfully added it to my collection. So I'm gonna tap done and there it is on the app. But guess what? Here, real quick, let's head back to the website. We're on the website. We're going to click the refresh page. And there it is, An Illustrated History of Ghosts. It is in the collection. So, super fun fact, the app and website are cloud-based, so they sync across. So if you do something on the app, it's going to show up on the website. So, woohoo! Book magic. Okay, now that I have successfully added our first item, I want to also add some other items from the previous collection, 2025 books. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to go up to the top and find 2025 books collection. So with a Libib Pro account, I have the option to batch edit, which is a fantastic feature if you need to select multiple items at once to edit them. So I'm going to go through and find the books that I want to move from my 2025 books collection to my 2026 books collection of the books I started to read in 2025 that I'll finish in 2026. So I'm going to scroll down, Diary of the Wimpy Kid. If I hover over the cover image, you can see that there is this little circle that appears in the bottom right corner of the cover image, and I'm going to click that. And then that will start the batch process, which says item added to batch queue in the top right-hand corner. We're gonna scroll down. Dustborn started that as well. Still haven't finished that. I know there's like one other book, Lily the Thief. Lily the Thief. And yeah, those are the books that I want to batch move from 2025 books to 2026. So I'm gonna go down here at the bottom of the screen where it says move, and I can then click this box, select 2026 books, click the blue submit button, and it's loading, it's moving the books from one collection to another, and items have been moved if not lent or on hold. So let's scroll back on up to the top and head to 2026 books. And lo and behold, Dustborn and Diary of the Wimpy Kid at the top. I have my Illustrated Ghost book, and I also have Lily the Thief there. Say I want to edit an item. So I'm going to scroll down here, and at the eye, Illustrated History of Ghosts is missing its cover. Oh no! So we're going to click the item, and now it appears here, and I'm going to go to the top of the screen where it says edit and click that. I can edit the title, the authors, the description, publish, all the stuff that you can add in manual entry, I can edit here. I'm going to add the price because I am tracking my book purchases in 2026. And under price, I'm gonna add how much this book cost. And it cost $14.98. So now that we got the price, we're going to upload a cover image real quick. And that has been selected and you can see that is there. I'm gonna scroll back up to additional fields. Format, we have hardback. Catalog information, I don't need to add anything there. So now we've entered tags, notes, and groups. I'm gonna add some tags. So 2026 book purchases, there we go. 2026 reads. And that is all that I'm gonna add for this one right now. I'm going to click the blue save button on the bottom. And my item has been edited successfully. So I can see that my cover image is now displayed. I have the price of the item. I can see my tags right here. There's description, I have status, copies. So if I was lending this item out and I had more than one copy, I could add a copy here and note the condition. That is how to edit an item. And yeah, that is the start of my 2026 books collection. Yay! Glad we could catalog an item and also move over items that I didn't get to in 2025 into this new collection. And that's how I'm going to be keeping track of my reading and book buying in 2026. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have used or not used Libib. Let me know. I will also leave a link in the description box below where you can go find out more about Libib.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more quarterly wrap-ups this year as well. And anyways, don't forget to hit like and again, subscribe, and I will see you next time for a new bookish video.